welcome to the Fat Man Cooks. Today we're going to be making one of my favourite things ever. They're difficult to get hold of. I've not seen one around for a long time. It is the McDonald's McRib. Simple to make, it's damn tasty, so let's make it. We're going to start off with some good pork mince. This is 20% fat pork mince, it's 500 grams. I'll put that straight into a bowl. And to that I'm going to be mixing in a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of white pepper and a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. And get in there with your hand and give it a good mix. Right, I'm going to grab some greaseproof paper. Okay, so greaseproof paper down the board. Can I get a nice little handful of it? I'm not quite sure how many this is going to make. So a good large, smaller than a cricket ball sort of size I would say. Let's get it all nice and firm. We are going to put these in the fridge just to firm up a little bit. If we get to like the shape we want, I'm going to roll it out a little bit. I've got a little rolling pin here, I might just use a rolling pin for this. Get a bit of paper over the top of it. A little roll out. That's looking good. Pretty about the sort of shape and size we want. Now we're going to try and use the fork, sorry, the knife, just to make those little indentations on there. So let me just try it. So I'm going to put one there. Yeah, that might work. We'll give it a go. So put this straight onto the board over there. Let's say it's going to go into the fridge. Just to firm up a little bit. It's going to make it a little bit easier to cook. The firmer they are. Right. Okay, so these are going to go in the fridge for about an hour, just to firm up a little bit before we go ahead and start cooking them. See you soon. Okay, now we're back. The ribs have been in the fridge for about an hour, so we're going to give them a quick fry off, and then we're going to pop them into the oven for 5 minutes just to finish off. So I'll put a little bit of oil in here. And my frying pan is on a fairly lowish heat, 130. Should be enough. Now we're just going to fry those off for a couple of minutes on each side. So, don't overcrowd the pan as well. There you can see those nice little rib marks. So we're going to take these out. Right. And these are going to go into the oven for about 5 minutes. Okay, so next we're going to be making the barbecue sauce to finish off the ribs in. So we're going to want some dark brown sugar. We're going to want about a cup of this. I've done a little bit cacao, sorry. That's about a cup. Excuse the mess, the bag is split. Then we're going to want 2 cups of ketchup. Just a basic plain ketchup, you don't need anything fresh. Next we're going to want half a cup of apple cider vinegar. We also want a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of onion granules, about half a teaspoon garlic powder, teaspoon of soy sauce, and lastly a teaspoon of Worcester sauce. Now it's just going to be a basic sort of barbecue sauce, so nothing too hot. Look at the mix through. I'm going to place this now on top of our cooker. So now it's about time to get it all plated up. So we've got our barbecue sauce here already. Smells amazing. We also have our ribs cooked, which are cooked in the oven. See the nice little stripe on them as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to dip those little burger patties into the barbecue sauce. Garnish it. I've got some gherkins and some chopped onion already. And I've got some nice sub rolls as well. So let's get one of these made up. Slice all the way through these. These are literally one. So let's get our first of these ribs. Dunk it straight into the barbecue sauce, a good coating barbecue sauce. Onto a bun. A few onions. Gherkin. And we'll top that one off. Ooh. That's the first one. Let's do 2, shall we? I've got a nice, tasty looking McRib. Let's get one cut it off and see what it looks like inside. There we go. What do they taste like? Let's give it a taste. Mmm. Yeah, man. That tastes amazing. So, guys and girls, sorry, short mouthful. You've got to give this a go. It's fantastic. It's so easy as well. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next week. Goodbye.